Second week, extended playing time today. How'd you feel from week 1 to week 2?
Yeah, good. Obviously there's still going to be things I want to clean up, but it was good to have some drives that got extended. Got the ones out there for a little bit, the twos, got a little bit of two different O-lines, two different receiving cores, and I think everyone did a good job moving the ball, and then the defense put us in good positions to keep getting chances at it too.
And how much did it help you to get out there with a bunch of the ones, right? I mean, just knowing that you've got the best teammates that you can have surrounding you to get in a little bit of a rhythm.
Yeah, well, it was great knowing that they had their ones too, because it's not always fun when it goes the other way around. But really good. I think those guys did a great job coming in there and taking advantage of those couple series that they got, and it's good for me because it elevates my play. I need to play and perform well to help those guys do their job too.
I want to ask one last question about your play, but quickly about your tight end room. All 6 guys today caught at least one ball, all 3 touchdowns to tight ends. And with the star power you have at wide receiver and Aaron being here and all the guys you have on defense, it doesn't seem like that room gets the attention it deserves. That's a pretty deep group.
Yeah, very true. They don't. They have a great leader in Coach Middleton. He does a phenomenal job. Those guys love him like he's a father figure to them. So it starts from him and goes down, and those guys do an awesome job, with Conk and CJ, the 2 vets, and then all the young guys obviously showing up today too. They're learning a lot and doing a lot of really good things. So that is definitely a good room.
And for yourself, over 100 yards passing, a touchdown to end the first half, no turnovers. Again, a quarterback rating over 100. Just looking at the building blocks you've been able to put together, not just in practice, but in these games, where would you say right now you're at?
Yeah, hard to point to it, but really I'm focusing on watching that film, finding those plays that I can improve. I know there was definitely some I was frustrated on out there that, small things, but things that I need to improve on, and things that I knew right after. I was like, wish I had that one back. But that's the beauty of the game, is there's always something to look forward to, and there's always that challenge of trying to find the next thing to work on. And so, I felt comfortable. I felt like I was seeing it well, but just want to get as consistent as possible.
Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.
Here with defensive lineman Quinton Jefferson. Quinton, do you feel like the defensive line has finally hit their stride? 0 points for the Panthers today.
Yeah, we came out and did what we were supposed to do. We had a great week of practice. Even when our joint practice, we came out, executed, we wanted to just carry that over to this game. It's a great momentum starter, and we still got a lot to go because there was still a lot of plays we left out there. But we came in, did what we were supposed to do, and I wasn't surprised about the outcome.
What about that sack you got yourself? What did you see on that play?
I was just trying to get off the ball as fast as I can. I knew his hands were coming up and trying to catch his hands before they came up. And again, like I said, I believe in myself, and I believe that's what I'm supposed to do when I'm out there and just execute it.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers are coming to New Jersey for joint practices this week. What's the next step for this D-line?
Consistency. The first game was in Cleveland, when the Hall of Fame game. We came out and did our thing this game. We got to carry that over the next week and just start that foundation, just being consistent.
Awesome. Thanks so much for the time, Quinton.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Here with Jets running back Michael Carter after the Green and Whites 27-0 victory over the Carolina Panthers. You, of course, starred at North Carolina. What's it like for you playing back here?
It feels good. I think last time I came they had grass, so I should have kept the grass. But other than that, it felt good to be home. Well, second home. I'm really from Florida. But it felt good to be back, feeling the love from the UNC fans and all the fans in this area. It felt good. It felt like a big hug.
What did you think about your individual performance? Because you got some traction on the ground, and then that long catch and run that set up your first points.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm always expect more out of myself, but I think it was like a decent start. You know what I mean? I've been grinding hard, and I just, pray at night that it shows in the game, and I feel like I had a couple of good plays today. I think, it's a big credit to our communication up front and in the huddle. We got a hell of a fullback, and Nick Baldwin too. So, and then on the pass plays, and it's really Zach making good decisions. So, I do my part when I get the ball, make people miss, and try to get first down. So,
what did you see on the long gainer?
On the pass? Yeah. I knew it was gonna be a big play just based on how it was lined up, but I'm just glad he got me the rock. You know what I mean? That's next level stuff from number 2. So it was a good day.
So what do you think about Israel Bonaconda's performance and how Izzy's coming along here in camp? He's a guy, much like yourself, got involved in the past game and then had that long run that set up your first touchdown.
Yeah, he got good hands. He just got to get confidence in at the NFL level. He's been really working hard. I told him today, I was like, man, you're so cool, bro. He just came in, shorts on, glasses. Duo runner, he got that swag. So he's really coming along well. Rookies in this league, you know, I feel like one thing that they got to learn is how to practice. And I think Izzy came in and, you know, he learned how to practice really fast. And it may not look like he's running as fast as he is. He's fast. He's really fast. So he's been doing great. He's a gamer for sure. He knows how to find the end zone, and can't wait to, you know, see him keep progressing.
How about the depth of this position group? Because Brees was watching from the sideline. He'll be back soon. But one guy we didn't even mention today is Zonovan Bam Knight. He's had a good camp as well.
Yeah, he has a good camp. He was a little bit frustrated today, but we were talking about how, you know, you can't take anything personal in this game. You know, you can't be too high, you can't get too low. Because obviously we all want 100 yards rushing every game, but you know, the reality of it is sometimes you get tough looks. And I experienced that last year, so I'm able to, you know, kind of like show the guys, kind of like teach from my experiences, you know. So he's been doing great, though. Oh my gosh, he's been doing great. He's really progressed with his hands. He's a great blocker. He runs hard as and I love those guys, man. They're great guys.
Listen, let's end there. They don't count until the regular season, but this was the largest shutout win in preseason history for this franchise. What does that say about the depth of this team?
It says a lot. But also at the same time, it doesn't really mean anything. But it does kind of show that, you know, we was ready to play today, at least. So, congrats to us on the win.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Here with Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine, largest shutout victory for the Jets in a preseason game in Jets history. What was working so well for the defense?
I think we was just out there playing with swag. You know, we had juice. We celebrated when we made plays, and I mean, we have a high standard in the defensive room as a whole. So I think we just went out there and put our standard on the field, and we lived up to it.
What do you think was the biggest difference from last week with the Cleveland Browns to this week? You guys kind of looked like a different defense this game.
I mean, we just kind of moved from week to week. Today it was the Panthers, and we handled business.
What did you and Bryce Huff see on that joint sack you both got?
We still talking about the joint sack portion. I mean, I just did a spin move, and then I seen the tackle was still on me. So, I mean, I got vertical, pushed him off of me, and then the quarterback was right in my face. Bryce, he's very good at coming around the edge, and that's what he did, and kind of met at the quarterback. I think I got there a little before, but it's okay. It's okay.
Well, the secret between us, it's your sack. What is the next step for this defensive room? Because you guys have reached a level clearly where you're starting to roll, but what's that next step to really elevate the game?
I mean, just consistently dominate every single game, week in, week out. We want to be the number one defense, and we will be the number one defense. But, I mean, that comes with just consistency, hard work, and, you know, letting God's gifts show through you.
Awesome, Jermaine. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.